Today we're going to be talking about the tree of writing life. We're going to go over just a little bit more. We're going to review TPs and descriptions just a little bit more, and then we're going to get into the epic patterns number 1 and patterns number 2. Okay? We have the tree of writing life here. Remember, the tree of writing life is the bare bones of your sentence. Okay, the bare bones. Like, I like cats. With a TP, I like cats every day. I like cats all the time. That's another TP. I will like cats tomorrow. Tomorrow is a TP. Or we can say this with some TPs and a description. Yesterday, at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, in my living room, I liked very smelly cats. So, I liked cats is what you're essentially saying in the tree of writing life. TPs and descriptions are just the leaves. Let's make these with a red pen. They're just the leaves. These are TPs. TPs and descriptions. They make the setting. They make the tree look beautiful. The TPs and descriptions, they make the tree look beautiful. But what is the logic? What is the reason? What is the basic thing of what you're saying in this sentence? I liked cats. That's it. The rest is just ornament, setting, giving you descriptions and times and places. Can you imagine how much time and how much effort we spend on times and places to describe where we are and what it looks like? Because I guess maybe it's just too boring living life and just stating the obvious. Okay, let's go on to pattern 1. Pattern number 1 is, are you ready? X equals X. It's like math. Pattern number 2 is X equals description. Okay, these are super, hyper, ultra simple, but you can get lost in them so easily if your sentences are really long with lots of TPs. Okay, so for instance, X equals X. I can say, the man is a character. Now, X equals X is like math. 6 equals 6. 6, and we often say this, 6 is 6. This equal sign is means two things. It can be the verb be or the verb become. These are the only two that go with sentence pattern 1 and sentence pattern number 2. Now, 6 will become 6. 6 became 6. 6 becomes 6. 6 is 6. 6 was 6. 6 will be 6. Okay, these are all different times, different tenses for the verbs be and become. Okay, the man is a character. There's the equal sign right here. He equals a character. The man is a character. I can put a TP in there and say, yesterday, the man was a character. If I put a description in there, I can say, yesterday, the man was a cruel character. I can even say this. Yesterday, in my hometown, at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, the man was an extremely cruel and vicious character It's all still sentence pattern number one, with a bunch of TPs and a bunch of descriptions. That's all it is. Another example of number one could be, the little girl became a ultra beautiful woman. Okay? That's also an X. And this has a description in it. Ultra beautiful. Ultra beautiful. Now that is a description. Ultra beautiful. The little girl became an ultra beautiful woman. What are we really saying here? The girl became a woman. That's it. That's it. That's number one sentence. Now, and I can also put TPs here, more TPs. I can say, last year, in the town of New Orleans, in the United States of America, the little girl became an ultra beautiful woman. Okay, now we have descriptions and we have TPs before it. But in reality, we're really just saying the girl became a woman. That's it. All this is, we have a description here, we have a description here, and I added a TP. Now, let's go to number two. And it's really easy to make a number two from a number one. Okay? I like that. Okay, the little girl became an ultra beautiful woman. This is how you make a number two sentence. Sentence pattern number two is X equals description. Okay, X equals description. Where's the X? The X is the little girl. And this is just a description. The girl, that's the X. Became a woman. Right? Became a woman. So you have to became a woman. X equals X. Okay? Got that? Now, we're going to change this into a simple sentence pattern number two. And this is how you do it. We take out woman. And we keep in, because this goes with the noun, with woman, a woman. So we're going to take out that. Now we have a number two sentence, because X equals this description. Description. The girl, there's a description in here that's not necessary. This description is necessary. You must have it in here to be a sentence pattern number two. So the girl became ultra beautiful. X, the girl, became equals description is ultra beautiful. You must have this here. You must have the description. It's necessary for it to be a number two sentence. This description right here is not necessary. But we can put it in like a TP. But for this sentence pattern number two, you must have the description in it. Let's try another one. The hairy dog will become a humongous monster. A humongous monster. The hairy dog will become a humongous monster. Now, what sentence pattern is this? Is it a 1 or a 2? Answer. If you chose 1, you are correct. The hairy dog will become a humongous monster. X is the hairy dog. Okay? X is the hairy dog. Will become is the equal sign. A humongous monster is the X. X equals X. A monster. And this humongous and this hairy are just descriptions. They are not necessary for the bare bones of this sentence. For the tree, the stem of the tree, the trunk of the tree is, the dog will become a monster. The hairy dog, now I put a description in here, and another description in here. Now we have the hairy dog will become a humongous monster. Next week, at my house, in my living room, in front of my TV, at 4 o'clock. Okay? These are just descriptions. Those were TPs. And these are just descriptions right here. Okay? Now we're going to go and change this number 1 sentence into a number 2 sentence. Are you ready? Here we go. We're going to take out the X because X equals description, not X equals X. We're going to take out the X. We're going to leave in the X here, the dog, and we're going to put in the necessary, required description for a number 2. The hairy dog will become humongous. And now you have, we've got to take out the A here also because that goes with the X in number 1 sentence. Will become humongous. And this is the description. Got it? That's the difference between a number 1 and a number 2 sentence. The hairy dog will become humongous. At 4 o'clock in West Covina, in California, in the country of the United States, on the planet Earth, in the Milky Way galaxy, right? Those are all TPs. But all I'm just saying is the dog will become humongous.